So this game called Find the Love, it's it's the only game in town actually. It's the only game we are continuously playing. No matter what we are doing, all we are looking for is love. That's all we want. That's all we are looking for. Everything we do, whether we realize it or not, whether we know it or not, and whether we are aware of it or not, all we are doing is finding love, looking for love. So this is the only game we are playing. ये एक ही game है और हमें we don't know that this is the game we are playing. So unconsciously maybe we have been playing that game. तो अभी we want to see how कैसे how is it, why am I saying this, that we are only playing this game. So and it's the most interesting game that you can play. The biggest challenge is to play this game called Find the Love. And so so we all know instinctively that love is the basis of this entire universe. We are here on this planet only because of love. What love is, what has created us. Love is what runs us, and love is the only aim and purpose of life, because if not for love, what else? um, but it's hard to see that sometimes, because we get confused and we forget and we are blinded by so many things that don't look like love, don't seem to be love. So how do we cut through the clouds, cut through the fog, and see the truth about ourselves, about what this game is. So, oh, hello Kavita, hello Anamika, and who else? Lopa, hi. so so जैसे वो वीडियो में देखा कि you know, so how let's take any situation. So who do we talk to today? किससे बात करें? चलो किससे बात करें? कविता जी आपसे बात करें? True that. Love is the sour of all religious books. To live in the gel best. क्या था? Okay.
Yes, that's what oneness is
Life
about.
is the gel between our trillion cells, and the awareness is of the same fabric.
Not life, love.
Love is the gel between our trillion cells, and the awareness is of the same fabric. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. So, but कई बार हमें लगता नहीं है कि ये सच है. So let's talk about whatever challenges, especially when we are facing challenges, when everything is beautiful, everything is, it's sunny, it's a sunny day, and not a negative word is heard from the people passing by. There's a song with those lyrics, but um not a cloud was in the sky, not a negative word was heard from the people passing by. So aisa din jab hai, then it is easy to feel the love and see that, oh yeah, we are there, that's all there is. But when we face challenges, when things are so called difficult, so Kavita ji, let's talk about any situation in your life which is a challenge, and let's play this game called Find the Love. So actually I'm not going, so play is going to be two-way. You present a challenging situation, either in your life or a challenging situation that you are aware of, and you will pick anyone who is in this meeting to play the game called Find the Love. So that person is going to see how they can help you find the love in that challenging situation. And I'll be kind of the referee. Okay. Chalo. So
No, but
describe a situation and pick a person first.
uh, okay, who's there?
Everyone's getting the game. Yeah. Pick somebody.
Okay, I picked Jennifer because I need her guidance. What happens when you lose somebody? Say in COVID, I lost my sister and her husband, and then all the lessons of Gita is there, but very difficult.
But you feel what? Say what you feel and why in that feeling you can't find the love. What is the feeling? Yeah, it's real for you. It's so real for you that you're feeling it right now also. So you feel sad, you feel grief, you feel sorrow, you feel regret कि काश ऐसा होता, काश वैसा होता. Or
Yes.
and in that situation you this is your sister we are talking about?
Yeah.
Right, right. So Jennifer ji, find the love. Chaliye.
Advaita ji, you know that I do a lot of counseling, right? And there are situations like this keep on coming to me. So love is something and light is something which can travel everywhere, even after the transition. So when people sit down and just pour their heart out of love to that person by true blessings and just saying divine love or I love you, and you send your love in this way, everybody gets a lot of peace from within because it is only your love and light which can really have quantum. It's like quantum science. It can go through all dimensions, and they do receive it. And wherever they are, in whichever form, they do receive it.
So
And
what do I say? What do
so
I say?
all you have to do is fill yourself with the divine love and just send that. If you can try doing that, if, if you can just first breathe a little and focus on your breathing a little in and out and fill yourself with love. Release all the pain, fill yourself with love, release all the pain. If you could do that, could you do that, please? Breathe in love, release whatever is not love within you. Breathe in love, and release whatever is not helping you. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Divine love, universal love, the highest love. Breathe in, let it go to every cell of your body, every space in your being. Now call your sister wherever she is, in whichever consciousness, whichever awareness, whichever form, and send all that love to her. You may visualize the color of love. Whatever comes to you, it could be a golden pink. Put her in that love light and just pour your love to her. Send all your love. Embrace her with this love completely, fully. Visualize her. Visualize her being filled with this light and love. Love, your highest love. highest universal love is enveloping both of you now. Embrace her completely in that love and light. Be with her. And now release her gently and let her go in this powerful love light. Release her gently and see that you are always connected with the love thoughts with her. There is no separation. There is only oneness. When you are ready, you may please gently come back and open your eyes.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Wonderful. Very, very nice. Very beautiful. Um, Great. This was a very wonderful experience and a wonderful process that you took us all through, Jennifer ji. But what the game we are playing right now, thoda sa alag hai. It's a little bit different. What you did was wonderful. You created a space of love where there was sorrow and grief and so on, and allowed that grief to be released, and which is beautiful, which is great, very wonderful. What the game we want to play, and I want to ask you now, is you are seeing this the situation called Kavita ji experiencing missing or sorrow or grief or any of those combination and things towards her sister. In that situation, itself, where is the love? Find the love in that situation.
Mhm.
So any uh, let I mean, you can respond to that if you have some thoughts on where is the love in this. So in this situation of missing, grief, sorrow, where is the love? So if you have any thoughts, go ahead. If somebody else any thoughts on it, I'm eager to hear also.
It's in the missing.
Exactly. What is the basis? uh, Sonal, just mute please. Okay, yeah. What we see on the surface is sorrow, we see missing, we see grief. True. Not and where you took her is from that into a light and into love. Beautiful. I'm saying in that grief, in that sorrow itself, where separate what is on the surface and look beneath it, below this grief and sorrow, what is present? What is present is only love.
Yeah.
So that's the game we are playing. So that we want to, everything looks like whatever it looks like, right? I mean, every situation, every person, every object, every situation looks like whatever it looks like. The challenge is in that situation, in that person, with that object,
Mm.
find the love. That's We are on a treasure hunt. We are on a treasure hunt to find the love in it itself. And you're getting it. So yeah, so here it's clear to, I think, everyone. So because without, in the the love for your sister is the basis, the foundation, the very fabric, the core of of these tears. What are the tears made of? The tears are only made of love. Already, and seeing that they are made of love, we can simply breathe that, be that, touch that, feel that. So rather than feeling just what's on the surface, which is the tears, Go deeper and feel that love for your sister. Feel the love on which all this is founded, and feeling that love. It's so we can look at we can look at yeah we can look at that, which is the basis and the foundation of it, and simply feel that and be that. And once you find that, you're home, because that was always and forever the only purpose in which your sister is there in your life, is for you to experience love in that form, in the form of your sister. To experience love in the form of your sister is the purpose of the existence of that relationship and that person in your life. And once you go deeper and experience that love which you have for your sister, you've met the purpose of her existence. You've met the purpose of her very presence in your life. And that is, and that is independent of the physical reality of whether she's near you, she's far away, in what form. It's all okay, it's part of the story, but it's not the core of the story. The core of the story is the love for her. So that's where we are going. So very good, very good. So getting it, this is the find the love game. All right, so who wants to go next? Nancy had a question since 2 sessions now. Nancy has been sitting, poor thing. She's been having this question for 2 or 3 sessions and saying, "Ye question mujhe पूछना hai," and then we get on to something else and the question just remains. So, also, by the way, while you were taking Kavita ji through that process, here I'm saying that, okay, this is not the game, but again, I told myself, find the love. And I said, oh, there it is. That this is Jennifer ji expressing her love for Kavita ji. This is what's happening. On the surface, it looks like whatever it looks like, and it's not playing the game the way I had thought in mind. But again, I just took one layer away, peel one layer. What were you doing? You're expressing love for her and expressing love for her in ways which which made the situation towards light and towards oneness. So again, find the love. So we are getting good at this.
So what is the song?
What is the what?
Song for us.
Acha, the song for you. Oh wow. Acha, song bhi aane ka hai kya? वो तो भूल
तो
गया मैं.
आपका तो ये theme है ना अभी.
अच्छा, अभी
For
ठीक
each
है.
one there's going to be a song.
Hello, yeah. ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, राह में आए जो अमीर रईस, उनको भी गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। कौन है ऊंचा, कौन है नीचा, सब है ना, लिरिक्स नहीं मालूम, टा सारे जग में ना वो है प्रभु का प्यारा, प्राण के मोती, प्राण के मोती पिरोते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
Thank
Okay,
you.
please to post the lyrics as soon as the song begins. Somebody. Okay, Sonal has a question.
So thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
This is from San Gyaneshwar, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Huh. So wait. चलो नैन्सी वाला क्वेश्चन पहले लेते हैं. Hi Kabir. Hi Kabir. How
Say
are
hi.
you? Good, 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 good. How old are you now?
Fine.
How old are
Fine.
you?
एक second.
How old are you? How many years old are you? No way. You're not 7 years old. 8 years
Five.
old, 9 years old, 10 years old. How many years? 5.
5 years.
5 years. Okay. Very nice. Beautiful. How nice it is to be 5. Right. Nancy, chalo. Let's hear your question. You have been waiting to get a response. Bolo.
Yeah. So my question was, what is spirituality?
What is spirituality? What is spirituality? You tell me. You tell me. What I would say I would respond to that question with a question actually. The question in response is what isn't spirituality? What is not spirituality? What isn't spirituality?
True, very true.
Yeah, what is it? There's nothing which is not spiritual in this entire universe. This entire fabric of this universe is spirit. The entire fabric of this universe is love. The fabric of this universe is divinity. तो हर एक रूप में हर एक रंग में स्पिरिचुअलिटी ही है. और एक तरह से इतना कह सकते हैं सिर्फ कि spirituality is the quest for understanding that everything is already spirituality.
Spirituality is awareness.
Yeah, you can say spirituality is awareness, spirituality is love,
In
spirituality is
gross
God.
way, we can say, okay, when the body, somebody dies, you call it a body because the spirit is not there. Spirituality is, it is a vibration which is making the world go round.
Right, but I would say why exclude the body from the spirituality? This body is also nothing but made up of energy, made up of vibrations, made up of atoms, molecules, and electrons, which are nothing but vibration and energy and spirit. Made of knowing, made of awareness. Without awareness, there is no body. So made of consciousness and therefore made of spirit. The fabric of the body, the raw material, the key ingredient is only energy. It's only spirit. It's only consciousness. हमें
Actually, I'm
पता
very
नहीं
intrigued by the question she raised. After so many classes, she asked, Ram kaun or Sita kaun?
No, so that's what that's actually a good point, Kavita ji. So what is prompting this question, Nancy? That is what I want to know.
Yeah,
What is
it's a shocking question.
why this question has come up, or what is behind this question? Of course, the first step, since we are playing the game called Find the Love, what is ultimately behind every question is love for knowledge, love to know. You would love to know the answer. So the basis, just like anything and everything, is only love. So again, so we continue to play the Find the Love game along with this in this question. Behind this question is love. Love to know, love for truth, love for knowledge, love for awakening, love for making your life more adventurous, more beautiful, more meaningful. Love for your children, because the more you know, the better mother you are going to be. So it's all love. So okay, so वो भाग part हो गया. अभी दूसरा part. So बताइए, what is behind this question? What is prompting other than love? What brought up this question?
मैं अभी वो सदगुरु की बुक करंटली आई एम रीडिंग,
Yeah.
तो उसमें बहुत सारी चीजें थी, कुछ मेडिटेशन था. सडनली आई जस्ट गॉट द क्वेश्चन इन माय माइंड,
अच्छा.
एंड देन मैंने गूगल पे सर्च करा, तो गूगल पे इट वाज शोइंग दैट 5 ways to do the spirituality, I mean spirituality. So उसमें it was showing yoga and meditation and 3 more options like 1 to chanting mantras and all. So वो मुझे clear नहीं हो रहा था कि
Right.
She wanted to
वो
know
तो
the path of path. She
path
wanted
of
to know
spirituality.
yeah,
You,
path of
but,
spirit.
but you are asking what is spirituality? That's a
हाँ.
different question than what is the way to become.
Wait, हाँ. So
So
that
because
is
you,
what ना मैंने search करा, तो I got this answers.
this answer, but they didn't answer you what it is in to begin
हाँ.
with. तो ये
हाँ.
तो हम बता रहे हैं आपको अभी. That
Yes.
spirituality is nothing but coming to the understanding that everything is spirituality. Everything is spiritual. There is nothing in the universe which is not spiritual. Sometimes it doesn't look like that. And sometimes it's very hidden. And it's hard to see it as a spiritual, that it is spiritual or divine. But that's the game. That's why we are playing this game called Find the Love. We couldn't even name it Find the Spirituality. It's the same thing. So in certain cases, in certain situations, it's very difficult to see the love or the spiritual nature of it. So that's why we are taking these kind of challenges, like Kavita ji lost her sister or somebody else, I don't know, whatever challenge. So who wants to go next?
और मुझे एक और चीज, आई थिंक मैंने क्वेश्चन के नीचे ना आपको आंसर भी भेजा था
अच्छा,
कि
क्या था?
आई थिंक व्हाट वी प्रैक्टिस इज स्पिरिचुअलिटी, प्योर लव.
Pure love. That's all. That's all brings us together. That's all that. In fact, that's all we are all doing. Everyone is only practicing pure love. Sometimes it looks like that. We define it like somebody is helping somebody, then it looks obviously like pure love, and we say this is pure love. And in other cases, it doesn't look like that. In fact, it looks like it's the opposite, but it's not the opposite. It's only love, maybe facing in the wrong direction, maybe facing away from divinity, maybe facing away from oneness. But again, it is love. I mean, if you look at an extreme situation, right? Extreme situation. So, okay, I'm going to throw a challenge at everyone now. So, let's say there is a terrorist who explodes a bomb in a market and lots of people die. This is the situation. And it has happened so many times now. Find the love. Where is the love? Yeah, Lop.
For him, for the terrorist, it's his love for his country or for his family, for himself. You know, he wants something from life. And that's where he is. I mean, he's misguided and looking in the wrong direction and doing wrong things, maybe, and hurting
Exactly.
others. But for him, it's coming from love. He's like
Coming
so
from
passionate
love.
about it. Yeah.
Exactly. Coming, the source, the root of it, the very basis of his activity, his actions is still love. It's so difficult. I mean, unless you have this understanding and this background, if you give this situation and say this is a situation which is based on love, I mean, 99.9% of the population will disagree and want to probably get rid of us. But this is
Can I
what it is.
disagree? Can I disagree?
Yes.
Because I don't think it's love for his country also. He's been indoctrined just for his religion. कि जो दूसरे नहीं है तो काफिर है, और his main aim is jihad and to find heaven with so many hoparis or whatever.
So come on.
And
So now tell me, where is
it's
the
a
love in? You are
misguided,
right. What you are?
it's a
No,
misguided.
you are right.
It's
What you
not
are
for the
saying.
country, it's just for
For
his
what?
heavenly experience.
It is
Chalo, it's
love
for
for his religion.
love for religion, okay. Love for religion, love for heaven, love for a, whatever Jannat means to him. It's love for that.
So, but how
So,
can we find
so
love?
hold on. So let's get this straight. It doesn't matter. The challenge and the question is only find the love. Whether the love is for God, the love is for religion, love is for country, love is for heaven, love is for angels in heaven, or whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's still based on love. What is the basis of that action? What is the motivation? The motivation for that action is still only, you cannot, it looks like hate,
It
but what is
could be
under
hatred only, na?
hatred? It is hatred. It is hatred for other people who don't believe whatever they believe in.
Yeah.
It's hatred for them. But what is underneath that also? See, we have to peel layers, keep on.
Underneath that, we can maybe feel compassion for him,
No,
that
forget about
he has no
Kavita.
akal.
No. Hold on. It's not about us feeling compassion for him. That's fine. That's okay. I don't have any disagreement on that. It's not that. I want the challenge that we are facing today, and the game we are playing today, is finding the love underneath that action. So what is underneath that hatred? Like you already said, a love for his religion, love for her version of truth, love for heaven, love for that eternal life, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's, look, I mean, that love may be facing in the direction which is away from oneness, which is away from inclusion, and facing towards desperation, facing towards anger, facing towards going away from oneness. It's misguided love. It's, like you said, indoctrinated, but it is still love. It's still love in another form. It
It
has got.
is selfishness.
What is selfishness? Define selfishness. Selfishness is love for self.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. You keep on training ourselves to peel away the layers and find the deepest layer and the deepest truth about whatever it is. And at the deepest level, all we find is love. So,
Sanjivji,
so when people say love is, there is only love. All that exists is love. This is what they mean. We need to understand, because unless we understand, we keep dividing the world into lovable, not lovable. There is love here, there is no love here. And wherever we don't see love, we create feelings of discomfort, of anger, of jealousy, of hatred, or whatever. If we want to come to the total lovingness that is your true nature also, we need to be able to develop this skill of peeling the layer and looking underneath. What is driving this guy to leave his family, his children, his mother, his home, his comfort, and taking such desperate action? It's love. Yes, it's blind. Yes, it's misguided, but it's still love. So, Jennifer ji.
Sanjivji, I have a situation I'd like to discuss with
Okay,
you.
chalo.
I want to play with you.
9:45 ho
Okay?
gaya, but chalo.
कोई बात नहीं. This is a very interesting one.
One
So
more we'll take. And
I
who
got
you have
one
to pick? You
student
have to
of
pick
mine.
one person.
So
Wait, you
my
have to pick
question
one
No,
person.
no, I'm picking you.
Picking me.
Sir, so my
Sonal's question was
before
also
that.
pending. Okay, Sonal, sorry. Sonal bolo.
Okay, then I'm
Sir,
going
I've
in
been
that
asking
case.
you this
My
No,
turn
hold
is
question.
on.
now.
Hold on. Huh? Sorry?
So I can say,
Yes.
sir, from the day I know you, I have been asking this question: where is the love?
Where is the
And
love? Find the love.
today you are answering me, find the love. But again, where? Now, suppose terrorist. I don't see the terrorist with love. He might see
I'm not
anyone with
asking
love.
you to see the terrorists with love. I'm saying in that situation, in that circumstances, where is the love? What is the motivation? What is the driving force? What is driving this person to leave his home and be so uncomfortable, and to the point, forget uncomfortable, give up their entire body, their life, their freedom? It's love and passion to
So,
the nth
that
degree.
love is his love, no, sir.
Yeah, is that
So that love is his love. But for
okay?
me to
But
find the love in the terrorist is not there.
no, it's his love. Now, once you're saying it's his love,
So,
you found it already. Now what?
no, sir. Sir, 1 minute,
You're talking about finding
Your
love.
sentence says find the love in every situation. So this
Yes.
terrorist is killing people. So
So
where
find the
is the
love.
love for him? So we won't have love for him.
Now, once you find the love, is there at least some opening compared to the first situation where you look at a terrorist act and all that evokes in you is fear and hatred? That's all that comes up normally. If you go through this process of finding the love and you see that this person is just a misguided, desperate actor committing acts which are pointing away and misguided and taking him even further from the love which he's so desperately looking for, a small crack opens in our heart that says, rather than shooting and killing this guy, I say, oh my God, I wish I could have been with him. I wish I could have hugged him. I wish I could have held him and said, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to do this to find love, to express love. You can find other ways. I wish that's what happens. And that's how I find love. So work on it. Sonal, it's a journey. It's not a one-shot deal. Okay.
Also,
That's okay. That's okay. It's all right. It's not easy for you. But the very fact that you're asking these questions is love. You're asking these questions out of love. Chalo, now we are too curious for
Also-
Jennifer ji's questions. Hold on, Lob.
Gigi, I have
but
to
it's in
leave now.
continuation.
Sorry?
I have to leave now.
It's
My
in
luggage was started.
Okay, chalo. Okay, fine. Chalo, we'll continue finding the love next Thursday.
Or shall I just bounce a question and go away?
Bounce the question and go, and we'll see.
Okay. So this I have a student of mine who has come to me and told me that her married daughter just confessed that when she was a child, her own father used to molest her. Now, where is the love there? Could you please let me know?
You want to know now, or you want to know after next Thursday?
Whatever. You all continue. I want to know right away if you can give me in a jiffy, where is the love? Like, I'm really trying to see where's the love. Is the love for what? Love for lust?
Well, it's misguided. It's misguided. It's pointing in the wrong direction. But what motivates a person towards any kind of such act? What is the motivation? The motivation underneath. Okay, even if you call it lust at one level, look, we have to dig deeper. Where is it coming from? Where is it ultimately coming from? That's where we have to go. So this is a tough one, I admit. I mean, this is probably one of the toughest one. It's maybe even tougher than the terrorist, but ultimately it can be found.
Where?
Okay, so we'll leave that question for this week. Let's see what people can come up with by
Okay.
next Thursday. Yeah, Lob.
Past karma of the girl and the mother and everybody.
No,
all
the
just
game
live
is
together.
find the love. Forget the
game
karma
is-
part.
कर्मा तो पता नहीं, अभी कर्मा मैंने देखा नहीं है, न सुना है लेकिन देखा नहीं है. So I want to work with what I can see, what I can feel, what I can touch, what I can hear, what I can experience. Karma, it's a wonderful concept. It may be true also. I'm not even saying no, but let's stick with experience, direct experience. So this is home play for everybody for next Thursday.
Maybe he was abused as a child with the father.
No, so that's kind of a cause, but where is the love? Where is the love?
There is no love, only he needs to be whacked and
Sir, I've been asking you this question.
It needs to
Yeah.
be whacked. Maybe so. That's not the question.
that is love. Whacking him is love.
It may be an act of love to whack him, because to turn him around in the right direction. Maybe that's the whacking that is required. But that's not the question. What we do as a result, how we act as a response, all that is baad ki baat. Our only challenge, we are playing this game, find the love. So that's the challenge and the home play for next Thursday. in this situation that Jennifer ji described, please start sharing either on the group or we'll talk about it next Thursday.
Sir,
And
I
what
had
to do-
asked you a question that people who have love marriages also get separated. So where does the love go off?
they start loving somebody else. What's your problem?
So, yeah,
Bye, guys. Bye. I'm
share
Chalo,
sorry.
something?
okay, bye,
Can
bye,
you
bye.
share something? Or is
Yeah,
there time?
Lope had something,
There
and
was
then Kavita ji
an
once.
article
Okay,
called,
chalo.
there was
Huh.
an article called Imposter by a foreigner. He wrote on the basis of Ramana Maharshi.
Right.
So he wrote, so what you're talking about is not the love of the ego or that. You're talking about the deep self-love, deep
Universal love. We are talking about,
which is the soul.
yes,
The nature of the soul is love and purity. You're
exactly.
asking us to go to
That
that
level.
level and not the
Yes.
materialistic love and ego through which we operate.
Correct. Except with the only caveat is this so-called materialistic ego through which we operate. The basis of that also is ultimately love at the level of soul. Love for money, for example, okay, love for money or love for power is ultimately coming from wanting to experience and express more and more love. They think that if they have more money, they will be able to experience and express more love. That's what motivates them for power, motivates them for money, motivates them to the point where they may commit crimes. But what underneath all of that is the same love. Underneath and the basis, the fabric of it all, there is nothing else in the universe except love. Lob.
Yeah, so when Sonal was saying that you just feel hatred and anger,
Yeah.
so that is coming from love again, because that's self-love. That's love for your people. That's love. So that's also love anyway.
That's also love.
So you may
Yeah.
feel hatred for the terrorist, but the basis of that
The
hatred
basis
is
of that
love.
hatred, exactly. Very good point. Sonal, you are listening and getting. So if you say, I can't find the love, I only find hatred for the terrorist, that hatred comes because you love people, you love kids, you love them to a point where you don't want to see them dying, right? If you didn't have love for anybody, what would you care? 5 मर गए, 10 मर गए, करोड़ मर गए, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? But no, it bothers you, it matters to you. So again, that's the love. Beautiful point. Very सही पकड़े है. सही पकड़े, सही पकड़े. Very good.
संजीव
हाँ,
एक
पुरुषोत्तम जी.
very nice exercise this is.
Isn't it?
And ये
Yeah.
exercise हमको, yeah, it will make us more compassionate.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
जहाँ
क्योंकि-
जहाँ हर
Yes,
जगह हम जहाँ
automatically.
प्रेम ढूंढते रहेंगे तो वो compassion ही आएगा. And
Compassion ही आएगा.
always we can see that other is also true. All
The-
is true we can see.
करेक्ट. वो ये गेम में बहुत सारी बातें अपने आप हो जाती है. The other is also right, and deeper is also true, and the deepest is love, and I am love, and compassion automatically gets generated. The opening happens, and best thing is we are engaging and spending our time in doing and feeling and thinking about what we are here for on this planet to begin with. इसीलिए तो आए हैं हम बाबा, भूल
Very
गए.
true.
इसीलिए तो आए हैं. ये पैसा
You know,
कमाने या खाने पीने थोड़ी आए हैं. पैसा कमाते हैं, खाते पीते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. बट पर्पस क्या है? पर्पस है, वी वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस लव, वी वांट टू फाइंड लव.
पैसा कमाना और खाने पीने के पीछे क्या है वो देखना है.
वो ही देखना है, उसके
you
पीछे
know
क्या है.
what,
Yeah, Kavita ji.
Ramana Maharshi, he would look at everything, whether a table, chair, man, tree. He would just exude love,
Absolutely.
animate or inanimate. That's why when you look at his eyes are shining with love.
I know.
Because
So
he
Kavita
would
ji,
look at
Kavita ji,
everything
Kavita ji,
without
Kavita ji,
reacting.
Kavita ji, I want to see our eyes, your eyes shining with that same love, because that's the basis of your eyes also. And I see it, and I do see it. Why we have to just wait for Ramana Maharshi and this person or that person? You are it. You are the same light and the same love that is shining in Raman Maharshi's eyes. The same light is shining through your eyes. There's no
Guruji,
difference.
I want to say
And
something.
yes, Priyanka, just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So let's start living on that, living from that, living in that, living through that. I am that. You are that. It's high time. Abhi bas ho gaya. कि
Like,
वो महान है. No, I'm not saying no. It's true, but why is it that way? Because, and whatever he has understood, you are also equally capable of, and equally true about you. You are made of nothing but love. You are love, Kavita ji. You are love
Guruji,
itself.
one thing,
Yes,
a
Priyanka, go ahead.
terrorist killing people, a father molesting his small child. Why should we look love in it?
No. See, why?
Even God who doesn't forgive us if, for this sin, why should
ऐसा
we
नहीं.
look for love in the terrorist? Why should we look for such a big sin? Why should we look love there?
Because when we look closely enough and we look with eyes that are not colored by our own prejudices, when we look with eyes of God, when we look with eyes of compassion,
But God puts us in hell and for the sin.
ये तो Priyanka, this is कही सुनी बातें हैं ये बेटा. God putting us somewhere, and God, this fatherly God who is out to punish and to reward, ये वाले God का मैंने कभी ना चेहरा देखा है ना मैंने अनुभव किया है. मैंने तो एक ही गॉड का अनुभव किया है जो infinitely compassionate, infinitely merciful, infinitely forgiving, infinitely loving, and that is you, and not some other person, not some other God. So this thought that, oh, God puts people in hell, I don't know. This is not an experience. This is just something we have read, something somebody has told us.
Like, it's such a sinful act, and
Yeah.
to look for in their love in a terrorist, it's like I feel like I'll be the terrorist. It's like I killed the people because I'm happy. Like,
No. It's not about
I'm for
happiness.
him, like love. I means I'm trying to see why he did it in a betterment way. It is showing that I'm loving him is like he did a good job. I loved it.
No.
I was happy with it.
No, don't make that leap. That don't get confused
So it's
between
not
love
right.
and the act. As a result, out of your love, you may, if let's say you were in a situation like this, somebody is killing somebody. Out of love for that person, I may pull out a gun and kill the person. That's not the point. The point, what you do, what you act, and what you say as a result of the love is not what is important. What is important is, are you operating out of your true self, which you truly are, which is the infinite, compassionate, divine, loving self, which is the real you? Are you operating out of that, or are you going to operate out of hatred, out of venom, out of revenge? That's the more important question. What you do is not important. And in that situation, it may be the right thing to do, to put the guy behind bars or whatever is needed to be done. That's not the question here. The question here, can you find the love? Because
I
there
could
is
never. I could
sorry,
never. Because
you
if I
could.
find love in him, that means I support him killing. I support him in that bad thought. I support in his bad feeling. I support in his aura, in his karma. I don't.
No, you don't have to support the. See, here is the thing.
So I
There is
don't see
no.
love in it. It's
I
very hard
understand.
for me.
It's very hard to see. It's not an easy thought. But let me leave you with this thought, that um, the act and the person are not the same thing. Are we, can we agree that the thief is not the theft? The act and the person are not the same. You may, you may, um, you may not approve of, disapprove of, or stop or resist or anything, the act. But that doesn't mean you can't love the person. The person and the act are two separate things. You may resist the action. So it's like hate thieving or hate the killing, not the killer. Because
Actually,
hate,
for that, I have to be God, because I just cannot
yes, but Priyanka,
find
that's,
the love for forgiving that person killing an
I know. So
innocent child, maybe a
I
pregnant
know, I
woman
know,
or
I
old
know,
man.
I know. It's very, very difficult.
A lot of power
But
that
a lot
has
of
to
power, but that's what you're capable of. And that's what we want to go for. We don't want to play small anymore in this world.
संजीव जी, मेरा
that will
हाथ
only
बहुत
make
देर
me
से रेज्ड
बहुत
है,
देर से
मुझे
ऊपर है, चलिए पांडे जी आइए, पधारिए।
मैं तो ये कह रहा हूँ कि चले थे दिल से दिल्ली को रंगून आ गए हैं। कहीं बात चल रही थी प्रेम की, तो इस प्रेम के विस्तार को अगले सेशन में ले जाएंगे। और अभी तो संजीव जी कुछ बढ़िया प्रेम पे, लव पे गाना गुनगुनाएंगे। समाप्त करिए, 10 बज गया है। बढ़िया प्यारा सा गाना सुनाइए प्रेम पे।
नहीं, अभी समाप्ति कर
बहुत
लेते हैं।
गंभीर विषय आ गया, इसको अगले सेशन तक
नहीं
ले
नहीं,
जाना पड़ेगा।
गंभीर कोई गंभीर नहीं है. इट इज फाइन. दीज आर द एग्जैक्टली द काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट आर रिक्वायर्ड, एंड दिस इज द चर्निंग व्हिच इज व्हाट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू गेट क्लैरिटी. वो जब समुद्र मंथन होता है तभी जाके अमृत निकलता है. तो ये मंथन चल रहा है,
अगले सेशन में जारी रखेंगे. बढ़िया,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. So Priyanka, I think you've raised a wonderful thought, wonderful question. I really thank all of you. In fact, Kavita ji, Pandey ji, all of you for raising these questions and bringing all this into our awareness. And this is we'll continue this conversation.
मैं तो खुद भी बहुत देर से कोशिश कर रहा हूँ लव ढूंढने की, लेकिन दिल कह रहा है दिले नादा तुझे हुआ क्या है, इस दर्द दिल की दवा क्या है, कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है. लेकिन अब ठीक है, प्रेम को ढूंढना ही पड़ेगा.
नहीं तो दर्द को भी देख लो ना एक बार. ये दर्द का बेसिस क्या है? दर्द, अगर प्रेम ना होता तो दर्द होता क्या? मैं वही पूछ रहा हूं आपको. अगर प्रेम नहीं होता तो दर्द होता? पांडे जी
जी जी जी.
अगर प्रेम नहीं होता तो दर्द भी नहीं होता. दर्द होता ही क्यों? ये प्रेम है कमबख्त, इसीलिए तो दर्द है.
हाँ, सही बात.
कमबख्त इश्क है वो. तो दर्द की दवा वो बाद में देखते हैं, लेकिन अब फिलहाल आज के लिए इतना तो समझ जाएं कि ये दर्द जो है उसका भी बेसिस जो है, उसका भी जो फंडा है, उसका अस्तित्व प्रेम है. प्रेम ना होता तो दर्द भी ना होता.
सर
क्यों
ऐसा भी
होता?
बार पाइथागोरस के थ्योरम की तरह बार बार दिल को समझाता हूँ, मगर क्या करूं, शून्य से चला था, फिर शून्य पर ही लौट आता हूँ.
बढ़िया बढ़िया. शून्य पर आएंगे तो बहुत अच्छा है.
सर ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है कि अगर प्रेम है तो दर्द क्यों है?
या प्रेम है तो दर्द क्यों है? ऐसा कौन बोला? कौन बोला कि प्रेम है तो दर्द नहीं होना चाहिए? ऐसी कोई परिभाषा नहीं है, ऐसी कोई कंडीशन है नहीं. सी डोंट मेक आइडियाज आउट ऑफ लव. जस्ट लव, लेट इट बी. प्यार को प्यार ही रहने दो, कोई नाम ना दो. सिर्फ ऐसा हमने देखी है इन आँखों की महकती खुशबू. हाथ से छू के इसे रिश्तों का इल्जाम न दो. सिर्फ एहसास है ये, रूह से महसूस करो. प्यार को प्यार ही रहने दो, कोई नाम ना दो. हमने देखी है. चलो इसी बात.
इनफैक्ट आप जो बात कर रहे थे ना संजीव जी, आप मतलब बहुत बड़ी बात है, नो डाउट, वो हमें समझने में टाइम लगेगा. एब्सोल्यूट लव की बात आप कर रहे हैं, और हम जो प्रश्न पूछ रहे हैं वो रिलेटिव लव की बात हो जा रही है, इसलिए वो जवाब नहीं मिल पा रहा है.
करेक्ट. मिलेगा आहिस्ता आहिस्ता मिलेगा, लेकिन मिलेगा. क्योंकि आपके प्रश्न जो है वो भी प्रेम से ही उभर रहे हैं. हाँ राखी, बिफोर वी क्लोज.
What I have learned that unless your heart chakra is not open to receive, you cannot
feel, you cannot experience. Yeah, you cannot feel
love. So for that,
heart chakra has to be open for
I
that. I do a lot
Yes,
of meditation so that heart is open to be able to receive the love.
everything is, Rakiji, everything is connected to everything else. If you start experiencing more and more love, the heart chakra starts opening more and more and more and more. And the more the heart chakra is open, the more and more and more the love you give and receive. It's not, it's both ways. Start to feel love, heart chakra opens. A heart chakra opens, you feel more love. दोनों connected है. So go either way. जो डायरेक्शन में जाना है जाओ, लेकिन प्रेम पे जाओ बस. यहाँ से जाना है तो जाओ, यहाँ से जाना है तो जाओ. Go with love, be with love, talk with love, eat with love, sleep with love, be with love. For all that love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Jai Gurudev. Thank you all so much. We will continue this game of Find the Love next Thursday. Meantime, इसी में रहिए, यही प्रश्नों को दोहराते रहिए बार बार. जो भी सिचुएशन आती है सामने, जो भी व्यक्ति आती है सामने, see how you can find the love. No matter what you hear on the news, no matter what you see, whatever happens, everything, good, bad, ugly, sabhi mein find the love, which is the basis of everything. Thank you very much,
Thank
Vandana
you.
ji,
Thank you.
Rajesh,
Thank you,
Seema.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonal. Bye bye. Love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.